Welcome back, my friends, to another, well, actually, a new video. These are my hands, by the way, a hand review. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I wanted to do a tutorial about a song that I like a lot. And it's a song that's nice to play on the piano. Oh my goodness, I forgot the name of the song. If I Ain't Got You by Alicia Keys. If I Ain't Got You by Alicia Keys. That's what I'm playing. That's what I'm going to teach you guys. So, I'm going to break it down into different parts. Obviously, like a normal song has maybe an introduction, then some verses, and then the chorus, and then you could say an ending, but that doesn't really apply to this song. So, it's a pretty simple song to learn once you understand a few things. But I'm sure with some practice that it'll be an easy song to learn and add to your repertoire. So the first is her intro. So she fades into the song with a C major 7 chord. So how I'm going to be doing the tutorial is I'll show you the notes, but I'm also going to show you how she plays it and then how you can play it yourself. So for the first part, I'll show you the notes and the chords. So it's a C major 7, so C, E, G, and B. Normally a C7 chord is with the B flat, but we're going to make it a major 7th. Now in this one, even though this is a chord, she doesn't play the G, she just plays these two notes. So she goes, and then she goes one step down, which is a a B minor 7 chord. So this is B, D, F sharp, and A. So the A is the 7th. But we're actually not going to play the F sharp because she just plays the first two notes and the 7th degree. So it goes from, and then just one step down, and just like the same thing, we're going to go one step down to an A minor 7 chord. So A, C, and G. Normally there'd be an E here, but again, she only plays the first two and the 7th. And then we're going to go to a G major 7th. So it's a F sharp. So it's G, B, and F sharp. And then she just works her way back up. So from the top, it goes. So when she goes up, so you're just going to kind of inch your pinky up. And then it goes and repeats that whole thing twice. Now what you're going to notice is a lot of the chords are actually going to repeat. For example, you're going to have this G major 7 a lot. You're also going to use the C major 7. You're actually going to do that exact thing for the chorus. Some people want diamond rings, and I just want everything. If I ain't got you, baby, I can't sing, I'm sorry. So it repeats just in a different way. It's just played differently. So from the top, and I don't think you need to use both hands for this. For the intro, I think it sounds nicer with just the clean sound of just one hand. So just the intro to finish up, it starts off with the C major 7, B minor 7, A minor 7, and then G major 7. So that's like the end of the intro, well, technically, and then she goes and she plays that gets into her G chord. So this is going to be like the first verse. So she's going to start with an A minor chord. So A, C, E. And then you can do the same thing on the bottom. I like to, if I'm playing a song that's based on chords, I just will do, I'll leave out the middle note on the bass. So it's, but then my note up here, my middle note on my right hand is filled, so it sounds more full rather than just doing. It kind of gives it a fullerness, to a fuller sounding. But again, the chord itself is A minor to a G. So she goes. And then, so a real quick, so from, and then right away, so, oh sorry, the G chord is G, B, and D. So, I mean, for a lot of the chords, you don't even have to move your fingers. If you keep them stiff enough, you just move your whole arm left or right, because the spacing doesn't change. Now that doesn't work for all chords, just for this particular quick so you don't have to think about moving your fingers a lot. And then it goes into the verse. So the verse is it starts off as a G, and then to an E minor, and then it goes E minor, and then with a seventh. So first a E minor, and then a seven. So G, G, B, D, and then an E minor, E, G, B, and then eventually you're going to add the seventh, which is a D. And then it's going to go to a minor, and I'm going to add the seventh as well. So A, C, E, G. And then it's going to go to a D7, which is a new chord. D, F sharp, G, A, and then a C. So if you notice, the way she plays it, I kind of hear, is like where she'll play the chord, and then she'll add the seventh, so that. Now the rhythm I try to do it is. So that's okay. I'll get into the rhythm later. So, and then still in the first verse, all the verses are the same, by the way. They don't change it for each verse. It's just the same. So then, so you're gonna go back to the G, and then you're gonna do an E regular chord. So E, G, G sharp, and B, and then the seventh as well as the end. So it's gonna go. Back to an A minor, 7, D, 7. All right, so after the introduction, it's gonna go. Oh, sorry, that was wrong. Don't listen to that. After the introduction, it's gonna go E minor with the 7, A minor with the 7, D major. That's the first verse, and then you're going to go into the bridge. So the bridge is like from your verse into the chorus. So it's the some people think that the physics, so that part, right? So then we're going to go from the D with a seventh to a G. So this is it's kind of what we did before. So we're going to do a G major 7, some, and then go one up. So you can keep the shape the same in your fingers pretty much. So we're going one half step up, or one step up in a chord at least. So you're going to go G major 7, A minor 7, B minor 7, back to A minor 7, and just keep going up and down. So up. And then the bridge is going to repeat again. And then it's going to go into the chorus. So how the rhythm is played for that, it's kind of like So basically, you can make it sound how you would like to play it, but as long as you stay within your chord notes, so any note that's in the chord, then it'll sound like the song, and then you can change it how you like it. So I personally like to play it like some people think that physical things defy what's within a band that before that life's ever so full of the superficial. Obviously I can't sing, but that's how it's supposed to, that's what I kind of like to play it as. You don't have to do that at all. You just need to follow the chord, and then you'll be fine. You'll be fine. So the rhythm, don't be too concerned about. As you play it more and more and get more familiar with just moving up and down for any of the chord progressions, you'll find your own rhythm. Or if you want to play it just like her, then you can listen to the song and then kind of emulate what she does. And then to the chorus. So it's some people want it all. So C major 7, we've seen this chord before in the intro. Actually, we're doing exactly what the intro is doing, just in a different pattern. A different rhythm, I'm sorry. Different style, I should say. Some people want it all. So C, E, G, regular B. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. So B minor 7. If I ain't got you, baby. So A major 7. And then back and then down 1. If I ain't got you, baby, to a G major 7. So G, B, D, and then an F sharp. So it's some people want it all, but so you can kind of add a little bounce to it. That's what I like to do. So you're going 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. And then you can go up a little bit like, because it repeats twice in the chorus. And then it goes back to your verse. So I believe there's 2 verses in the songs. And then it goes back, so it goes from I'll just play the whole thing from the top. And then when you end the song, actually I should mention, so you end it on a chorus. So it goes from the introduction to the first verse, to the bridge, which is the, then to the chorus, which is the, that, and then it goes back to another verse. So if you're going to transition from the chorus to the verse, you're going to want to do this. So it's going to go, the last chord, which is a G major 7, and then you're going to do that little bum-bum. So she likes to do that. I don't know why. It sounds nice, but so then you're just doing the A minor chord to a G chord. And you just remember, keep your fingers the same and just move down 1. It's real simple. And then you go back into your verse. Oh, sorry. So the verse is really simple. It repeats that 4 chords over, but the second time, remember, it just has instead of the E minor, it's an E major, right? So that's the only difference. So I hope that made sense. I'll play it from the top to kind of show you what it sounds like all put together. And remember, like, all I really want to show you guys is what to do with the chords, how you want to portray the song, what kind of feeling you want to put behind the song is all up to you. That's what's so great about learning songs, I think, this way, is because you can express yourself in a different way. It doesn't have to just stick to how the artist writes it or what's on the page, you know? It doesn't stick to a certain pattern. Each time it can be different. So anyways, yeah, I'm going to stop talking and just play. So again, it starts with the C major 7. I'm sorry. I'm not going to say the chords for this part, just so you know. Alright, oh, just a little side note, although that was not super great. The ending, I'm just ending on the last chord. So when you go down to the chorus, you just stop at that last chord, which is a G major 7, and you just play it one octave up and up and up until you don't want to play it any longer, or you run out of keys, either one. So, and it sounds all nice and pretty, and usually this song is good to sing with, especially if you're playing it with the chords, because the chords don't allow for a lot of melody. You can do the melody, but it'd be easier to play the chords once you get familiarized with the music, with the song, and then you simply just sing, or have someone else sing, or think of the singing to the song, so that in your mind you get the melody, because this is kind of like the background accompaniment, and then her singing is a little different from what we're playing. But if you sing it and you play this, it's going to sound just like how she does it. So you have no worries. Okay, I hope that made sense. This is my first video, and if you have any suggestions of any songs to do a tutorial of, I would gladly do that. Yeah, and let me know if you like this kind of video. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a lot of these, depending on what the reaction is. But yeah, hope everyone has a great day. Bye-bye.